You guys might be wondering why it is that I have this work surface so low. Well, there's a couple reasons. One, my old desk is this height. It's just convenient. The second reason is because I'm still working on putting together the place where this system is eventually going to go. But in the meantime, I'm kind of just doing things out on the old desk. The area in there has a desk that actually is a sit-stand desk, but of course it's more of a desk. I'm probably not going to be doing any maintenance or anything like that on it. It would have been convenient for this, but you know, you can't do anything about, well, I could do something about that, but then I probably wouldn't get to building this system for another few days while I try to kind of juggle all that stuff. So yeah, I'm excited about the build. I have not had an AMD processor in a system longer than a fair bit of you guys have probably been alive. It's interesting. I feel excited about it. Pretty excited. All right, so I'm going to get started in a little bit, and hopefully you guys stick around and watch the video. I'm going to probably speed it up a little bit just so you guys can kind of get to the end a bit quicker. If there's any demand for the unedited video, I'll be more than happy to put that up there as well. But for now, let's get started. I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking during this, primarily just because, obviously, like I said, with the speeding up the video, I'd sound like a chipmunk. So something I didn't know, but is infinitely cool. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a hologram right here on the chipset heatsink. I'll kind of try and I'm guessing the only reason why I'm able to see that is because I have this light shining directly down on it, because I hadn't noticed it before, and so, you know, something new. Flip the switch, and then let's push the button. And look at that! We have LEDs on the case. And like, this thing is lighting up like a Christmas tree. Don't know if you can see all of that. I am... Alright, and we're at post. Okay, so as I stated in the unboxing I did, this motherboard pretty much lights up by itself. And then on top of that, the other components that I have all do their part as well, except for the power supply. Yes, I am still on that whole power supply thing, but I'm okay with that because, like I said, I just need the power supply to be a power supply, and it's going to be hidden behind the cover anyway. As you can see, this is the desktop. Yes, I haven't done anything since last night, getting it up and getting the GeForce drivers installed and a few of the motherboard drivers installed. So I'm going to first go here because I have been really dying to do this just to get that shiny wow. All right, boys and girls, rule number one, and this is not something that will generally happen to you if you know, you're not leaning on the case with the power button at the top, is don't lean on the power button. So the power button actually works. Go figure. So yeah, you see I still haven't really straightened up from last night. So I still have all of this randomness here as well. We will definitely get to that. And then, you know, you can still see some boxes on the floor from where I was keeping the stuff while I was, you know, waiting to build. Alright, so so yeah, over there you can see the Fantex box for this super sexy case. Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure about the case just because there are some other options out there. Some with more tempered glass, some with the RGB in different places, but I have to admit I really am loving the way this case looks, and I missed that pop-up, so I just came in here to see if there was something else waiting for me. Yeah, so random stuff. Again, LastPass, can't recommend it enough. If you don't use it, use it. But here we are going to finally go in here and no, I'm just kidding. I'm not going off on another tangent. I'm good. And I have the power button covered, so I think we're safe there too. And so are we ready for it? 1% CPU usage. Okay. Alright. Threadripper, 16 core. There we go. Alright, that is awesomeness. So it's 8 across, 4 down. That would be the 16 cores and the extra 16 threads for a total of 32. Alright, so yeah. Okay, so better than 94%. And that is with everything being stock clocked out of the box. Single GPU, yada yada yada. So we're looking good. I'm gonna shut this down for now. When I come back, I'm going to start up by monitoring temperatures while I'm doing all of this stuff. But I think the next thing I'll be doing is probably just putting in the second card, getting the wiring situation kind of nailed down, loading up Steam and Battle.net, and then basically buckling this thing up a little bit, just to kind of get some footage of that for you guys, and then I'll start doing the testing. I'll take one of the cards back out, run tests, where it's, once I've moved it to where it's going to be sitting, its permanent home, and then I'll put the second video card in and run some tests that way as well, so you can see what the impact of having two 1080 Ti's on the Threadripper platform is versus the one. Then I'll do the same thing for both of them with just the CPU overclock, see if that makes a difference, see where I can get to, see what we can do here to improve this number. But I am hoping to get somewhere maybe in the 14s, 15s. We'll see what we can do. I know that's not a high number, but I want a completely stable system. The ambient temperature in my house is usually somewhere around 76 degrees, but it can get a little higher because I'm in a hot climate. So I want to make sure that even when the temperatures spike, the system is stable. So I'm not gonna. I might push it all the way to see how far I can get to be stable right now. Drop the temperature in the house down to, I don't know, maybe about 72, 73 degrees. See, this is all Fahrenheit, obviously. See what we can get to, and then basically back off of it a little bit just to give it a little breathing room. All right.